I have no idea why I haven't shared this recipe video with you guys, but this is probably a staple food in our home and we eat them every day. I hope you like it. I am tripling this recipe today, so I'm using 3 cups of buckwheat, but normally you just want 1. I'm adding 3 tablespoons, I guess, of flaxseed. As you can see, I don't really go by exact measurements, and this creates the egg. So you want to use just 1 tablespoon if you do 1 batch. Then I'm going to add some cinnamon. You can add to taste or it's completely optional. Then add a pinch or 3 of salt to bring out the flavor. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and like I said, I'm adding 3. Then you need to add your bananas. Make sure that your bananas are super soft, and you can mash them ahead of time if you want to make it easier to add, but I'm super lazy, so I just add everything straight into the bowl, and I find it mixes up pretty alright. You want to add in 3 soft bananas if you're just doing this recipe for 1 batch, which makes 12 muffins. But again, I'm tripling this recipe, so I'm going to be adding 9 bananas. You want them to be about medium size, so sometimes if the bananas I have are really large, I'll cut it down to maybe, if I'm tripling the recipe, then 8 bananas instead of 9, but you can just eyeball it. Medium bananas, small bananas, whatever, but the bananas are amazing, and really what they're doing is they're binding the muffins and they're making them super soft and delicious. Now add 1 cup of water or non-dairy milk. Now add a teaspoon of baking soda, or 3 in my case. I don't recommend sprinkling it in. I recommend measuring it, but I tend to be okay eyeballing it. So if you want to risk it, you can go for it. Now add in apple cider vinegar, and my cap is 1 tablespoon. You want 1 tablespoon if you're doing 1 batch, 3 tablespoons for 3 batches. Baking soda and apple cider vinegar also happen to be what I'm cleaning my stovetop with. Sweetener is optional because I already find them pretty sweet with the bananas, but you can also add in some maple syrup if you want them a little bit sweeter and to taste. So mix this on up. It's not plugged in. Let's try this again. Mix it on up. And this is why I recommend sometimes mashing it beforehand, because it gets pretty messy. And this is what you want the consistency to be like. This is the vegan margarine that I use to line my baking sheets. Now plop the mixture in, and you want it to be about halfway full or maybe a little bit more, so it gives it room to rise a little bit. And you're going to throw them in the oven and bake on 350 for 20 minutes. And while we're waiting, I shall scrub, 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 clean, clean, scrub, scrub. You know what, maybe put them on for 15 minutes and see how they are, and add more basil than I did. This is absolutely ridiculous. I promise that they're delicious. I promise. They're delicious. Just, I don't know. Put on more basil. Oh, lordy, okay. Well, yeah. Ta-da! So good. I promise. I promise. No matter what they look like, or if they get a bit burnt at the bottom, they're delicious. They're so soft and squishy. It's like eating banana bread. So good. Blue, come here. You wanna try one? Do you like it? Boomer, do you like it? Do you like it? Is that yummy? Is that yummy? No, don't you eat all of them. No, don't. You guys want to try muffin? Want to see if you like it? I don't think you guys are supposed to be eating muffins, but oh well. It's Brownie. You want to try muffin? Come here. Come Brownie. You like it? Okay, this is like the only muffin you guys are ever gonna eat in your life. I don't know if this is going to like hurt your belly or not. This is probably not a good idea. Brownie, here. Here. Brownie, here. Try muffin. Brownie. Brownie. Brona. Look. It's a whole muffin right here.